Alright guys, so, pardon me, your guys' light again. I believe I have it set at let's see, 0.480 or 0.79. As you can see, it fits through there pretty easy. So I need to adjust it up a little bit more. Double check the bolt, because the bolt was 0.48886, somewhere in there. So I think I'll set it to 88 and see what that looks like. So let me try again. First attempt. Recording now? Nope. Alright, I got it so it'll go in and it'll just bind and cut there right at the end. So see what I got it set at. Either I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, there it's set at 480. I don't know. The RW3 Dog said about this. I did put some blaster in this, by the way, before I tried any of this. They're real sensitive and real hard to get set. I don't have this perfectly straight. That wasn't by design. It happened by accident. Trick is this: I don't want to overbore it. So basically, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to give this another half a turn. Give that another half a turn. Before I go grinding on it too much. Definitely bigger. Damn it, I must have hit the button. What the heck is going on here? Battery's getting knocked loose or something. All zeros. It's saying that's 487. So let me turn it back just a hair to be on the safe side. Run her down through here. Should probably spin this with a drill, and that way it wouldn't catch like what I got going on here. Should probably put some grease on this instead of PB blaster, but at least the blaster acts like cutting oil a little bit. I wonder if they're directional. Anybody know? Are these directional? Should I be going left with it? Seems like it cuts a lot better going left, so oh, don't drop your precision cutting tool on the floor, especially right in a pile of dust. Nice. Okay, so that's so it still doesn't fit in there, which is good. I have not technically screwed up yet. Smidge on the tight side, don't you guys think? Get one more round here, and then I guess I'll have to call it 2 nights from now. In between cuts there, I got a message about local tractor club has a pulling club committee meeting tomorrow night, so I'll be a part of that, I guess. Probably cut too much off because I knew it fit through before. I just fall through and be all loose now. Kind of at the point now where who cares? I was prepared to run it like it was. Very little play, guys. So I'm going to stop with that. The other thing I'm going to do here, I'm going to take this other bolt. With any kind of luck, maybe it's wore about the same, and then I can just run that reamer down through and hog it out. Right in the pile of dirt. Metal filings. Nice. Yes. Looks like it'll work. So, 1 gear done. Technically it's 2, but I'll get started with it. Okay, that is a done gear. What did I just do with that other gear? Did I lay it over here? Right here. Herder. So now that I know what the hell I'm doing, I'm starting to lose my mind, guys. Yeah. This is the pin. Pin won't go in. So we'll set that up there. So I think it finally, after an hour, I got the reamer set up. To where I need it. So the only one that's special, best of my knowledge, is the first one I did. The first one I checked. Now this one here, I'm taking it out all in one pass instead of multiple like I did before. So it takes some time to run the reamer down through here. After this one, I'll see if I can get my calipers to work again and see what it's set at. Because it should be, in theory, like say if it's 488, like 489, somewhere in there. Now I was shooting 1 or 2 low just for human error in measuring. You can always go bigger, can't go back smaller. Squeaking again. that down in there. There you go. I don't have a wrench on me to turn that, or I'd just use a wrench. Personally, if you have to do that, it's a little too tight. Personally. Let me try that other bolt once, because it either... Either the adjustment changed or something. Okay, when you get tired of crap. Use your strut coupler as a hammer. You can see the amount of material I've taken off of here. Let's see if this pin fits down in here right. It's a little bit snug too. And we know it worked fine in the other gear, correct? It goes down in there about the same. No. Definitely goes down in there a lot easier. Yep. So it needs... Weird, because I didn't adjust it any and it's cutting again. Before I just did this, I didn't change gears, guys. I got it squeaking again. Alright, I think you guys fell asleep on me there. I don't know when you guys fell asleep, but I don't know what you missed exactly. Basically, we're to the point where it almost got down through there. Don't know why it won't exactly. Try spinning it to the right and see what it does. Before, all I found out was I made it chatter. Just think about this. If I can hear it spinning, probably should have some oil on it. Here's damn hickory nuts hitting the ground outside. I don't know if you guys can or not. And my mouse in the ceiling. Don't think you guys can hear that. I talk about it in the videos, but I don't know why. It just seems like it won't go through. You run a reamer through there, it's like it put a ridge in it or something. All the way down through with the pin. I don't know if this pin like exactly squeaky clean. There you go. I'm playing there, so it only took like 2 times through. 3 times. So apparently you just kind of got to ream it a while. Because I didn't adjust it any. I just ran it down through there like 2 or 3 times, and now all of a sudden it's fitting fine. So, see, there's a little bit of slop, but there's nothing like it was. It's funny, right before that it was stiffer than all get out. We'll figure that out. Okay, guys. So the only thing I gotta do is drill the oil hole in there, which I'll get a drill bit that size and do that. That shouldn't be a problem. And then the high side gears will be done. Then I get to do the same thing for the low side gears. Oh, goody joy. So, to everybody on the next one, guys. Later. Just trying to keep your high-low planetary gears from imploding. Yep. What you gonna do if your gears implode? Later, guys. I'm losing my mind. Let's see, like this one. Bushing is falling out of. Look, I just took that out with my finger. So that bushing spun in there. And probably hadn't been getting oil for a while. Oh boy. Oh boy, guys. Come in for a real treat. They all like that? No. Just that one. I might end up replacing that gear. This one's loose. Son of a beach monkey. You can tell if they were loose, they wore on the back. See, this one's nice and good. It's the only one the bushing's tight on. Alright, later, guys. So here's where I'm at for the night. Got everything rebushed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Tomorrow, we'll get to do it tomorrow night, but just need to drill the oil holes back in them, and then clean all the brass filings out of them, and put it back together, and be ready to stick the motor back on out there. So, alright, guys, out of camera and battery, and I'm getting tired, so catch everybody later. Hey guys, got all the bushings put in here. Hopefully the light's not glaring you guys out too bad, but you guys can see there is no play in these gears. Now none of these, the low side ones, I had to ream. I didn't have to ream them to get them on. They all went on good. Now 2 out of 3 of these I had to ream. I don't remember which ones, but I do have the oil holes drilled in them. Hopefully you guys can see there. I'm trying not to mix these up because they're individually matched to an extent. So next step is I'm going to put the pin plate on, and I'm going to press these in, and we're going to put the nuts on the back here and get it all put back together. You guys want to see me press it in? Alright, I'll try and get the light set up. See my, yeah, you guys can actually see better here than you can when I'm over there. But see what I can do. Alright, I think I got this set up so I can stay out of your guys' way and see what's going on here. So, why did it just go down in and stop? Guessing it wasn't quite lined up. I'm gonna see something here. Is it going down in? That's not. I think we're good there. Oh. What this one does. This must have not been quite lined up the first time. Alright, so. Still spins. A little bit tighter now. I wonder if I press them down in a little bit too far or something. But there's zero play in them. Seems alright to me. That's where the pin plate went, right? No spacers. No nothing. So, that's all we can do. And these are tight. Alright, guys. Got to install the nuts here on the back. I'm going to put a little bit of oil on these gears. And we're going to go for broken, see what happens. Yep. Just a little. That one there is stiff. This one here is pretty good. This one here is a little bit stiff too. So, yeah, just put some oil in them, see what happens. Show you how much you guys are zoomed in here. Hey! So guys, right back to where I was, about last week about this time. So, spins around here. Got a couple tight spots that need more out of it. Basically, the way you look at this is, say when this machine is in neutral, this is sitting stationary, and the engine, the input gear, is spinning inside of it. And when you flip it forward, it locks, or when you flip it into a gear, it locks one of these planetary sets, and that's what speed it spins it at, more or less. And then the other ones become like idler gears, as far as I understand it. Yeah, because it stops one ring gear from spinning. Say if it was the back one, it would stop these ones, and it spins it faster because it's smaller gears, or vice versa. However it works exactly, but you get the drift. So I'm gonna stick that back in there, put some bolt everything back up, pour the oil back in it that came out, and I don't know, I might try and drive it tonight, just see what happens. Oh, sorry. Try and drive it tonight and see what happens. It's only 8 o'clock, so I can probably have this all back together in an hour, perhaps. So, see how she goes here. Won't show you guys doing it again. I'll just come back and show you success, failure, third option, imploded, and carnage. I think I've seen enough carnage for 2 weeks. Let's try and get some work done, fellas. And ladies, for that matter.